Alright, so here's the Hampton Bay St. Clair ceiling fan that I got from Mark Wilson. It is a 52-inch ceiling fan. I'm showing it without the light since it's pretty uncommon to see these without the light. I showed it with and without the light in two separate videos before I just started recording this one. With the oak blades. I recorded those like 2 days ago. I'm recording this one now because the other day I was just thinking about a break. I was a bit tired. So yeah. I didn't really have the energy to record it yesterday, so I'm just gonna record it now that I do have some energy. I just don't want to fall asleep on video and stuff, so yeah. But yeah, this fan Mark got from a old friend at high school. I'm not sure if Mark took it down before he got it, if it was already taken down, but the fan did have some grease on it. I'm pretty sure it must have been in the kitchen or maybe a living room near the kitchen, but it did need a good amount of cleaning. Switch housing is loose, and the chain for the light kit is broken, but there's only a tiny bit left. I will show that. I already showed it in the oak in the video I did of the oak blades and with the light, and you'll see it again when I do a video of it with this blade finish, which is rosewood. When I show it with the rosewood blades with the light as well. Surprisingly, this is actually rosewood. I know the polished brass version of this fan doesn't have this blade finish for rosewood. It's actually more of a like the reddish rosewood that you see on the Hampton Bay carriage house too, and a lot of other fans in antique brass, polished brass by Hampton Bay. They have like a different type of rosewood instead of what this one has. But yeah, this fan I am assuming it's from 1999. Reason is because on the UL sticker says 9912. So I'm pretty sure it's from the December of 1999. So these probably had the year and the month reversed. But yeah, it's a pretty nice fan. It's not as it's basically this is a knockoff of the Casablanca Victorian, although it's nowhere near as close as to the performance or the quality of the original Victorian. Same thing with the Coda Burns, so neither of them are close. But this one, the build of the motor housing is a little bit better than the build on the Coda Burns, although the Coda Burns has more of a vintage look, which I do like more about the Coda compared to this one. Even though the white on this one's more fancy looking, the other one has more of a white. The white kit on the other one, the Coda Burns is more similar to what you see on a Casablanca fan, so I do like that. But the switch housing on this is more similar to what the Victorian has. It might be the same exact style. Cause I know the Coda has like its own design for the switch housing. But yeah. Let me go ahead and show this fan on no. And also just to show the oak side quickly and the canopy. Alright, so here's low. And switch housing is loose. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already, but it is pretty loose. I have no idea why it won't tighten. I've already tried to tighten it. No luck. It just loosens back up again, so yeah. I'm not installing it anywhere, so it's just for the collection, so it's alright like this for now. It has a decent low speed. I mean, it's not really extremely fast low speed or a slow one, so it's about an average low speed on what you see on most fans. Goes a little bit faster than the Infinity on no, because I have the Infinity right above me running right now, so I'm looking at the blade arms on this one, they go a bit faster. But the Infinity is moving a tiny bit more air on low than this. Which is not surprising because this is a Hampton Bay. They need a Hunter fan, and Hunter is a lot better than Affinities, although the older Hampton Bay fans are actually better than what Hunter's putting out there today, believe it or not. The motors are a lot more reliable. It's kind of sad newer Hunters aren't the same, aren't even older Hampton Bay are better than what Hunter has out there today. I kind of find it sad, to be honest. I don't know why I'm already this tired. I'm gonna do it now because I don't know if I'll be as tired as I was yesterday when it gets later on into the night. I usually save the videos for later on at night. It's usually be the last thing I do in the day, but since if I have like more fans I need to test, I'll do them earlier. But that's when I get this out of the way. I can just take it apart already because I do need to start working on the National Ceiling Fan Day video. And I'm going to make this one a lot more interesting than what I did last year, so stay tuned for that. Okay, let me go ahead and move the fan up to medium. I honestly would love, even though this is a major childhood fan, I would like to put a fan like this in my grandmother's living room so I can have her Bahama fan, but this one just hang too low. Well, if it didn't have a light on it, it would be fine, but the thing is this fan needs to, you can't really have another light except what it has on it now. A 4-light turtle, like those turtle flitters, which I don't really like at all. Or a squirrel, man, or the squirrel's light fitter. The single light fitter to be exact. And the only really light I can go, if it was a Kodak, if it had like the same switching on as a Kodak where you can put a different light on it, like the light that Kodak has, that would work better on this in my opinion if I was put it in a flush mounted hole, in an area that needs to be flush mounted so it wouldn't hang too low. Here it would be fine since the ceiling isn't too low for this light kit, but if it was on download it would definitely hang too low. The light would definitely hang a bit low here, where I'm working now, but at my grandmother's house she wouldn't even be able to. The blade, especially with the blades being so bent the way they are, it would not be the best idea to install a fan like this, or this specific one in my grandmother's place. I'm gonna try to see if I can convince her to let me swap it up for the iron Hampton Bay carriage house too. I can find those anywhere and they still make it new to this day. Well, the one I have is an older one, so that might be the only reason why I could keep it. If I was to find another one like that or just another fan that's decent enough, I can try to convince her to let me have it. Sorry. The allergies are kind of bothering me today, so I don't know why, but yeah. Just making some of my pictures on the walls move a little bit, so I have more of them up now. By the time I do the National Ceiling Fan Day video, just be aware that not all of my pictures are hung up yet because I still need to laminate some of them and also print out more of them because I have this room's bigger than the old room, so there's gonna be some missing spots on the wall of some wall art. So yeah, but it's about halfway done. I can say that much, and I'm just putting up the ones I had before. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move it up to high. Just shake a bit more on high than it did before. I don't know. I think it's because the way the blade arms are aligned now, or the way I have them. I don't know. Something I noticed with fans that have like bent blade arms. If you put them a certain way, they won't wobble as much. But if you put some of them, if you put like some of the ones that are more out of alignment near each other, I feel like the fan will wobble more. But if you put the ones that, if you kind of like spread them out, they don't wobble as much. And it looks like I put them more closer together. I'm not sure, but it does seem to be shaking a bit more. Huh, it's actually making the Infinity shake a bit. No reason for the light kit that is. Since the Infinity's on right now, I have it on low, just so I can move some air in here. Yeah, after I do a video of this fan with the Rosewood blades and the light, I'm going to take it apart and start working on the Fanimation, not the Fanimation video, the National Ceiling Fan Day video, which was created by Fanimation. Well, National Ceiling Fan Day was created by Fanimation, so I will be doing a coming soon video of that this week, just to get you guys psyched up for the video. It's going to be a lot better than the one I did last year, since there's more fans installed here, and I have a lot more fans in the collection. I'm not going to say if I'm going to show just the fans installed or the fans in the entire collection, but you guys will find out soon enough. Getting close, you can hear the air movement. You can also just hold it in place. I don't need it hitting the box in the corner I have over here. Shut it off and let's switch to reverse. I honestly don't think this fan got that much use, to be honest, since it doesn't really seem to have a long spin down. But also it's Hampton Bay, but I don't know. The fan is a little bit beat up, but like appearance wise, it doesn't really seem to have been used that much, to be honest. There's some fans that are more worn out looking, and they have more use out from over the years from the original owner. This one doesn't really seem to have been used that much from Mark's friend from high school, to be honest. I mean, I don't even know if it was that he just moved into the place or something and he just didn't want this fan. But whoever owned this fan originally didn't really seem to use it too much. Alright. Back to the center. And let's start off on no while it's on reverse. Reverse, I'm not gonna show it that long on each speed on reverse. That's just something I'm gonna be doing. I don't really want to show it too much on reverse. It's the same thing, just a different direction. But for those who do want to see on reverse, I'll show it for a decent amount of time. What's the rattling sound of the poaching gets on my nerves a tiny bit after a while. Now for medium. It's actually wobbling a tiny bit on medium on reverse. It didn't do that when I was going on forward and on medium, but it's a bit strange. Well, sometimes fans do that. I know, like if you put certain fans on like high, on forward they don't shake that much, but on reverse they shake a bit more. Passport 2 did that at the old place back when it was my bedroom fan. It would wobble a bit more on reverse than it did on each speed. Well, high medium it wobbled a bit more on reverse than it did on forward. Get the picture that fell down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show this on high. Oh, it's on reverse. And yes, it shakes a lot more in reverse, as I was saying. Okay, let me go ahead and shut it off. But yeah, that's just one thing you gotta be careful with before testing. I did test it before. I always test the fans before I do a video just to be sure they don't do something like that. It didn't do that, but yeah, I caught it in time so nothing happened. I do spread it. I do have a good amount of space around it so nothing hits it, but don't want it to be bouncing around like that for too long. So yeah. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos to come.